Hello everyone and welcome to episode 21 of SSSVEDA, Vlog Every Day in April. Today is what do you get nostalgic about when thinking about the pre-smartphone era? Funny enough, I have been speaking a few times about this to a friend of mine, and it really centered around how we actually met up without smartphones, messaging, text messages, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, all that sort of stuff. How did we actually know that we would all be at a certain place at a certain time, just like that? We must have obviously spoke about it at school. We must have spoke about it. It was obviously well prearranged that we were going to meet at a certain place at a certain time, and we were all there. Now, thinking about that today, you do think back. How did we manage that? But we obviously did speak about it. So when you think about today, you take Gary Vaynerchuk, for example, when he was in London at this time, at the time before, and he was on Snapchat, being in Soho area, 10 p.m. ish. And literally, I think it was about a couple of thousand, it was certainly hundreds anyway, of people turned up to see him. Now, think about how that might have been pre-smartphone, pre-Snapchat. I think it would have been a bit more difficult, but again, if you think back to, history in mass, gatherings, there's been crowds that have turned up. So, certainly was probably, and more than likely, through word of mouth. So yeah, smartphone era is definitely easier to get word of mouth around, easier to get in touch with a lot more people. But yeah, that's what I get nostalgic about, is just, it wasn't hard, but how we actually managed to meet up at a certain time in a certain place. That is episode 21. Tomorrow I will be back and I am going to show a little into how I made a recent poster using pencils, sketches and Adobe Illustrator. I'll see you then.